Hello. So we got some crazy Sun and Moon news, and what's nice about this is it leads to so much potential that it's ridiculous. It is literally ridiculous. So like the video, of course, if you already haven't. Before you continue watching this video, subscribe if you already haven't for more Sun and Moon news and the game once it comes out. We're 2 months away. And of course, I'd love to hear feedback down below. But with that, let's talk about it. So Sarah B announced, or it was the Core leaks were leaked today, and it's usually leaked at around from what, the 8th to the 12th? Or the 8th to the 15th, somewhere around that range. Within that range, it's usually leaked around every month. And we got it this month. And what's nice about it is it revealed the secret of Rockruff. And a lot of people are probably forgetting this or how do you put it into words? I don't know. But people are forgetting that Rockruff is the exact same secret as the starters. Rockruff is confirmed to have 2 separate evolutions. We all kind of saw this coming. What made this more obvious that it was coming was the fact that they showed off in the last recent trailer that we got. They showed off that the Sun and Moon are 12 hours apart, meaning that 2 separate evolutions is gonna happen for somebody, and we knew that it was gonna happen for Rockruff since it just kind of seemed like it was very predictable. I guess people were already like assuming and theorizing and predicting that like 2 months ago. So Rockruff shares the exact same secret as the starters, but we weren't given the starter mid-evolutions this chapter. Now, I think what it is I think the final evolutions of the starters are more than likely gonna have 2 separate evolutions for rather than the middle ones. Could be a little weird, you know? Maybe go down a whole path of the middle ones. I could see it still, but let's talk about this first before we start like speculating hella crazy, right? So it says the first images from Core have leaked and revealed the latest news on Sun and Moon. As always, do note the transitions are preliminary. All right, okay, so the first name of the Rockruff evolves into Lugarugan, and he has different appearances based on if it evolves in the day or in the night, which you're seeing on the screen right now. It notes that Rockruff becomes a day form when bathed in rays of the sun, and when full of the night's power, it becomes a night form. No types or further details have been given. Interesting indeed. Now, looking at both of these right now, I really do like the edgier looking one. I love that, you know? I love them both, first off. I love them both, you know? I love how they both look. And I'm just more of the darker one, you know? And I'm just more of that. You can get them in both games, though. They're not version exclusives because the game still becomes night and sun, and it still becomes the day and moon. It's just they're 12 hours set apart, you know? But, I'm really loving this edgy one right now, you know? I love the edgy one. He looks cool as shit. He's like the skinnier, like, werehog, you know? From Sonic Unleashed, he's like a skinnier werehog or some shit like that. He looks cool, dude. I love him. He's like a cool-ass werewolf. I've wanted a werewolf Pokemon for a very long time. I love the dark, edgy-looking mons like that. Like, when I first saw Mighty Yena, loved it. Loved everything about it. Loved it. It was on my Ruby team, my Sapphire team, my Emerald team, and it was also on my XD Gale of Darkness team. I loved it. And I think that this Moon version of Rockruff already looks 50 times better than Zoroark. That's just me. You know, I wasn't really too crazy about Zoroark, but this, I think it was better than Zoroark. So a lot of people compare it to Zoroark, you know? So I think this looks better than Zoroark. That's just me. People are probably gonna think I'm crazy for saying that, but that's just me, you know? And I think that the Sun one looks amazing as well. Like, they both look good. It's gonna be a tough decision because one's on 2 feet while the other one is on all 4s. I'm assuming that the Moon one is more than likely gonna have the dark type. He's gonna be dark rock, whereas the other one, is it just gonna keep the rock type and be neutral? Because I don't think he's gonna gain the fire type. There's no part of him screams fire. So I don't think he's gonna gain a fire type for it. I don't know. That's interesting because I think the Moon one is more obvious. We know the type is gonna be dark rock. He has ×4 weak to fighting. God damn, if that actually ends up being the case. That's not his confirmed typing, by the way. That's just the typing that we're assuming on what it's going to become. They honestly both look great. It's really difficult for me to pick between the 2 of them. I'm like 55% the Moon one, or the dark exclusive, or the one that evolves with the moon, towards the one that evolves from absorbing or being bathed in the rays of sun. So they're both, it keeps the same name, Lugarugan, I'm gonna say Lugaruggin. So no types have been confirmed for this. Is basically all the information that we're getting. I think we're gonna get a trailer with the types on the 14th, since these Korokoro's were confirmed on the 14th, but it got leaked today. So shout out to that. Also as well, there are also 2 new Ultra Beasts as well, called Ultra Beast 02. They're both called Ultra Beast 02, and they're version exclusives. Whereas Ultra Beast 02 Beauty is going to be in Pokemon Moon, towards Ultra Beast 02 Expansion is gonna be in Pokemon Sun. I probably should have said it first because it's Sun and Moon, not Moon and Sun. I'm not gonna lie. The expansion one looks exactly like one of them, like, it's gonna be on screen right now. It looks exactly like one of the cockroaches from Terraformars from that anime. I don't know if you guys ever saw that, but it looks like that. Or like a hybrid Larry the Lobster, a Alolan Larry the Lobster. Or like a buff-ass mosquito. Like, this mosquito ain't playing no games. God damn. And then this Lusamine looking ass looks exactly like Lusamine. And this thing is the beauty one, and I'm gonna be playing Pokemon Moon. That's the one that I'm Team Moon to the death of me. So that's the one that I'm gonna be playing, and I guess I'm gonna get the beauty one. I think it's really cool though. I think it's cool. First off, they have version exclusives, and second off, now you know for a fact, or what this is confirming even more, is that they're experimenting with humans X Pokemon or some shit like that, and this is the outcome. It's just theories at the end of the day, but it's speculation too, but this is what it looks like, because Lily looks exactly like Ultra Beast 01, which still has no name. These ones have names, Beauty and Expansion. Alright? What my low-key theory is, Gladion might have something to do with Expansion. Alright? It's either Gladion or some person we've yet to see yet. Or, and then even as well, what also just confirms as well is that Lily and Lusamine might deadass be related. I know people were already thinking that those two are going to be related or have something to do with each other. This explains even more when they have 2 Ultra Beasts that look deadass just like them. You can't tell me that Ultra Beast Beauty doesn't look like Lusamine. I even made a tweet about it. She looks exactly like Lusamine. It's ridiculous. Like how spot on they look like each other. That is something else. Now, we still don't know anything about Ultra Beast. You know, we know little to nothing about them. We know they're terrorizing Alolan, you know, when people are afraid of them, and Pokemon are afraid of them. We know they're very powerful, very, very strong. But they're not Pokemon. They're like aliens, you know? But we can use them. It's like, I think. I don't know if we can use them yet, because there's no screenshots of us actually using these Ultra Beasts. I don't know if you can use them in competitive play, if you use them in playthroughs, I don't know, because they're not Pokemon, they're just aliens. They're these weird creatures, aliens, you know? And Jesus, do they look powerful, man? I know, what is it, they both look like insects, these two represent insects, but still at the end of the day, like, you know how Lily looks like a jellyfish, but it's her? It looks like her as well. So these other ones look like crossbreeds between like humans and insects, which is Terraformars, those little cockroaches. Oh my god. Holy shit, man. This is Terraformars as hell. But yeah, Ultra Beast 02 Beauty looks exactly like Lusamine, to whereas Ultra Beast 02 Expansion, I want to say is Gladion, but at the same time as well, I want to say it's also a person that we've yet to see yet. So until that day, we'll see where it goes, you know? We'll most definitely see where it goes. We also get as well as a little introduction to the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime that you guys can see right now. Well, actually, not before the until I move on. It's considered in the scan. It shows Ultra Beast 02 Expansion appearing in Pokemon Sun, facing off against Tapu Koko, and Ultra Beast 02 Beauty facing off against Tapu Koko in Pokemon Moon. So they're both 2 version exclusive games, 2 version exclusive creature things inside of their own respective games, and yeah. They both are beating the oh my god though. I'm gonna zoom out on the screenshot. You can literally see Expansion beating the crap out of Tapu Koko. Gee, that is a bond that I am not messing with. I am not gonna cross him up, and I will not go down that path. I will not, because he looks buff as shit. I am not trying to mess with him. He's gonna punch you in the face and spit on you. Jeez. It also states that Ultra Beast 01's name is a mystery, but may have a deep meaning. So, Lily, because we did theorize that Rockruff was going to get 2 evolutions, day 1 and night 1, and look at that, he did. So, there's that. It also states as well, if we're going to talk about the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, you can see right here, first images of Korokor leaked that revealed the latest news on Sun and Moon anime series. As always, do note the transitions are preliminary. The anime series of Pokemon Monster Sun and Moon will air in November. In it, Ash will receive a Z-Ring and meet the Mele Mele Island Guardian Tapu Koko. In the series, Ash is going to school. Hello, he's finally gonna learn to evolve your Pokemon and to not... Ash is so stupid, man. He's gonna finally learn to evolve his Pokemon, right? Check it. And he's gonna finally learn his typings because there have been some dumbass days where he's like let a fire type fight a water type, you know? So I remember he did allow his Infernape. And his goal is to graduate like never before. If Ash don't win the freaking Alolan League, I swear to God, man. I swear. But if you can look at this screenshot though, the green hair chick, I always forget her name. Oh my God, that is my wife! It's her, Lily, and Lucamine, bro. I do not care, don't at me. The aquatic chick is really cool too. All the island captain trials are right here. There's the Black Oak, just chilling back there. I think it was also confirmed too that that's not actually Oak, but Oak's cousin. Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong or right. I think it was confirmed that that's Oak's cousin, or not exactly Oak. You see Professor Kukui, you see Rockruff. There's all 3 starters, of course. The Sharpedo being there at the Pokeride feature. Ash is clearly doing the freaking Z stands for Z moves from a Pikachu. Rowlet, I'm assuming that Rowlet's more than likely going to be his Pokemon that he's going to have. You know, I think he's going to have the Rowlet alongside with him. And that might be the case. If not, this might be one of the generations too where he has all 3 of them. But yeah, he might also have the Rockruff as well. But Rockruff's just bullshitting there, so... Who knows? So that's a little introduction and tidbit to the anime series, which comes out next month in November. Or not next month, the next 2 months. Which, that's crazy. Sun and Moon is 2 months away. Almost spot on 2 months. From 6 days from now, it's gonna be like 2 months. And then as well, it also states here, the last thing we're gonna talk about, reveals that it will show the true strength of the new Pokemon type knowledge during the next issue. Oh my God. During the next issue, which I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think do they actually drop a Koro still in November? Because the game comes out after Koro, comes a week out after Koro on the 18th. The Koro usually leaks from the 8th to the 15th, so I don't know if there's gonna be a Koro in November or not, but if there is not, it's looking like October's gonna be the last Koro, where I think that's where we're gonna get these starter evolutions, a little more introduction, I guess, to the story. We're gonna see if we get gym leaders or not. We're also gonna see as well if we're going to get a unmasked version of Type Null. Since you guys read the description of Type Null, it states that the mask is holding back his power, and if he lets go of the mask, he's gonna become like basically faster and stronger, but less frail, to where when he has a mask on, he's more durable, you know, and it holds back his power. So I think there's gonna be Type Null where he's gonna be unmasked, as well as I could also see more versions of Type Null, since he's a synthetically made Pokemon. They could synthetically make more Pokemon, so I could see that as well, more synthetic made Pokemon. That can most definitely happen. I'm hyped. I'm really hyped for Sun and Moon. I cannot wait. I'm very excited for this. Type Null is one of my favorite mons from Sun and Moon, so just a whole like Koro talk about his true things is gonna be exciting for me, as well as anybody else that likes it. I love both Rockruff forms, I really do. The Ultra Beasts, I'm loving when we get more talk about them as well, because they're very interesting. I want to know more about them. I'm so hyped for Sun and Moon, guys. Let me know what you think about Sun and Moon in the comments down below. Of course, like the video, subscribe for more Sun and Moon news, as well as the game that's coming out in 2 months, which you will do a full playthrough on. I am Numbnexus. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I'm gonna get out of here. Goodbye.